Hi everyone, I'm Chyill and welcome back to another Battlerite video. Today's video is my Destiny gameplay guide video, and in this video I will try to commentate while I play as Destiny for maybe about 2 games to sort of give you an idea of my thought process when I play with Destiny. So a couple of days ago I've released my full Destiny guide, and so this video today is sort of like a supporting video to that full guide where I'll play and commentate at the same time. Once again, I'd like to reiterate that I'm not the best player, and so naturally some game sense and mechanics are a bit lacking, but even so I think doing such a video is interesting because it could be useful to newer players who are trying to learn the game, and better players can tell me what I'm doing wrong and all that as well so that I can improve. And so yeah, with all that being said, let's just get straight into the games. Okay, there we go, first match, and it seems like we've got Skyring Day, and who are we up against? We are up against Nibu, Love, Bangtan, and Plish. Okay, more it should be Taya, Jumong, and Alicia. So 3 ranged characters. I have played with the Jumong and the Alicia before, and I know they're pretty good. So will be a little difficult. Violent Revolution, I'm not sure if I really want this here because like I won't be able to use the knockback and the damage as much. It could be good on in the central orb, but against 3 range, probably not that much. So I might change this out, even though like in my full Destiny guide, if you've watched it before, I said that I pick it almost all the time. So against these guys, I think I'll have Lasting Plasma so that it is always up, almost always up, not always up. I'll take Sizzle so that I can root them in place, and perhaps I will also take Plasma Infusion so that I can shoot just a little bit further and get them, because otherwise I think Destiny's Moss 1 range is slightly lacking against ranged enemies. So yeah, so that will be my build this time.
No problem. I'll handle
Here we go. So with Destiny, you typically want to be like staying behind and shooting your Moss 1s and Moss 2s. Well, against 3 ranged champions, I think you're going to be doing that anyways, so that's not a huge issue. So just want to make sure that all my Moss 2s count. And there we go. The root is definitely very helpful so far because as you see there, it can sometimes be, if you use it aggressive enough, you can get it to root enemies like so. And there we go, we got her. Okay. Trying to bait out his space bar. There you go. Let's see if we can corner him there. I was trying to corner him in there, but unfortunately, like, he managed to escape. But it's a 3 versus 1, and I don't think he can do much about it. There we go. Just sort of finishing him off at this point. So yeah, pretty good so far, pretty good. As you can see, like Sizzle, even though it has this rooting effect, and in my video earlier I explained that it's good against melee champions, but it can also be very good against ranged champions, as you see there, if you just sort of put it right on top of them. So typically when you're fighting against ranged champions, you want to put it in between you and them, right, so that you slow their projectiles. And in my case, I took Plasma Infusion so that I can shoot further. But if you're against like really mobile, wow, that was a really effective freeze. If you're up against really mobile enemies, there's something you can do. Okay, cancel his thing right there. I'm not sure if it's worth it, honestly, to run in like that to use my thing, to use my spacebar, because it seems like it's doing me more harm than good at this point. Yeah, just gonna zone him out there a little bit. There we go, we got the Taya. Although I didn't really do much. Because I was just sort of trying to fend off the Alicia. Almost got him. There we go, we got him just with our Moss 1 there, and also walked into his trap. There we go. Woo! Not too bad. Pretty close one. That round was slightly closer than just now, than the first round. we were sort of really caught up in the bottom part of the map there, trying to fight against Alicia, but thankfully our Jade managed to pull off the kill on the Taya, so that's awesome, that's fantastic. And yeah, so like I haven't got to showcase like Destiny's EX abilities yet, and also her ultimate ability in this match so far, but we'll try to do what we can to show them off. I probably should have put that a bit earlier, because considering that I already saw her charging it up pretty much. Let's try to make use of that stun. So that's something you can sort of combo a little bit for Destiny, because like, oh, wow, that's a lot of combos on me. There we go. I'm just using that to sort of zone them. So as you can see, like the Taya was on this side, and then they were on that side. So if I use that to zone them away with my R, Taya was sort of left alone for a while. There you go, got the counter. Okay, let's zone this guy out so that he can't attack. Okay, I made him use his spacebar there, which is really good. So that root was really helpful for that reason. I was trying to get the Taya, which I did, but unfortunately I didn't make it. So at that point there, near the end, where I was trying to survive, I probably should have used my shift mouse 1 to get the shield. So that's something to keep in mind that you can do. Evidently I was panicking, and trying to talk and play at the same time is like super hard, by the way, guys. So like I completely forgot that I could use my shift mouse 1 to probably survive that rain of arrows. So yeah, pretty smooth round. It was a bit hairy at some points, but as you can see, like Destiny is pretty good at zoning enemies and stuff. My score is absolutely terrible because like I barely got to do anything. Talking and playing as Destiny is quite hard, honestly. But yeah, a lot of focus is needed for Destiny, because like she doesn't have that many escapes, you know. You can't just oh shit and just use your jump and jump out or something, and then you gotta make sure you hit all your mouse 1s, hit all your mouse 2s. You're putting up nice walls with your E. You gotta counter attacks with your Q to, you know, successfully survive and all that. Your spacebar doesn't give you invulnerability, and so it's only used for repositioning, and I guess you can try to sort of roll in and attack someone, but as you can see, it's not the best idea sometimes because you get damaged by it. But yeah, sometimes it might be worth it, sometimes not so much. Your R ability could be useful. Like as you can see, like in the second round, was it? I used the R to sort of zone, or was it the third round? I don't know, but if you remember, there was the Jumong and the... what was that? The Jumong and the Alicia, which was on the right side, and Taya was at the top, right? So I used that R to sort of shoot it towards Jumong and Alicia, and that made them back off because they don't want to get hit by that really damaging attack. And so that left Taya up at the top there alone because they can't pressure us from the right side. So that's some of the things that you can do with the R ability. I didn't get to use her ultimate ability, her shift mouse 1 and her shift E ability, but I'll try to make use of those more and sort of give you some situations where you might want to use those abilities in the next round. So yeah, okay, and there we go, our second round, and it seems like we are on Skyring Knight. There are some nice parallel walls for us to make use of our ultimate ability, which is awesome. There we go. So we are up against Ismo, Iva, and another Destiny, so 3 ranged characters. In this case, I mean, Violent Relation could still be okay because like Ismo and Iva are actually quite short ranged, and so could be good. I'm thinking usually like if I'm up against 3 ranged champions, I'll probably take something like this Lasting Plasma or something, which sort of reduces the cooldown of my E ability. But I don't think I really need it against this group because like, I don't know, like Ismo and Iva's range is like kind of short, so like I don't feel like I really need it that much. So in that case, I think I'll probably take expansion pack. I won't need lasting plasma, I think, but the root would be nice. So I'll probably go for something like that. So these three, power attachment, dispatch, and violent revolution, are like the core, right? Pretty much. I like to use it for op control and all that, especially these two together. So sizzle and expansion pack probably against this team. So yeah, here we go.
I'll shoot for the high score.
Alright. So once again, I'll try to sort of hang back a little bit, and this time I'll try to use the other abilities to sort of show you guys what the other abilities can do. So their longest range is Destiny, so we'll sort of put the wall right there to stop her from attacking. I'm gonna use my counter here to make sure that this Ismo doesn't get free hits off of onto us. I'm gonna use my stun here to hopefully get the kill on him, but we didn't. See, that's why Violent Revolution is so good. It's because like oh god, that was a nice stun. Knock. Both of us just failed our counters there. So as you saw, like the op had exactly 22 health left, and so Violent Revolution for the last hit. I'm gonna try to counter that, knock him towards us, but we didn't. And we got it. There we go. So yeah, I didn't manage to do a lot of damage, but at least I could show you guys like nice usage of the Shift E ability, the prison. Like if you're 2 or 3 against one person, you can use it to like pretty much lock them down, especially after they've used their escape cooldown or something. And yeah. So they'll be like thinking whether they want to get stuck in there or move out of the way and potentially get stunned. So yeah. I didn't get to showcase the ultimate that round, but I'll try to show it this time. See, there are like very nice parallel walls in this map. So I'm very tempted to do that. Okay, both of us failed our counters there. Just sort of knock them away. Okay, use that to get the op. See, because the op doesn't move, right, unless they move it away. So having that R just slowly moving there and doing that large burst damage is very useful for taking the orb. I'm gonna use my defense matrix here since we are kind of in a 1 versus 1 scenario. So you saw that, like because of the shields, oh wow, I only took minor damage from her ultimate ability.
Your team claimed the orb. The death vortex is incoming.
There we go. I think he's dead now. There we go. Yeah. Didn't get to use her out this round again, but that's okay, cause like really Destiny's other abilities are really quite good, like her Shift E and her R abilities especially. Her Shift mouse one is slightly more situational, but her other two energy abilities, or abilities that require energy, are like very useful. As you saw, like how many times I used my R this round, how many times I used the Shift E, and so yeah. This time I'll try to save up for the ultimate, okay guys, just to show you guys some cool little moves. Okay, that's a successful counter. I thought I was gonna mess that up. Let's use this for some damage now. So even though the enemy Destiny's E stopped my mouse too, eventually it continues anyway, so you don't have to worry, and enemies actually have to be careful about it. There we go, got that Ismo. I actually tried to root the Destiny there. Okay, I've got the ultimate ready now. I'm gonna just wait here for a bit. It's probably not the best, but let's go! Ah, we missed. So yeah, that's the thing about the ultimate ability, is that you most of the time you miss. Oh, almost hit the counter. There we go. If you especially in that kind of weird angle. It's kind of hard to hit with it. I was kind of hoping that they would be somewhere in the middle section, and then I can just sort of bounce back and forth and hit them a couple of times, because that's one way where I actually died quite funnily at one point. It was done by another Destiny to my character, so it was just quite funny. But yeah, that about wraps up the video. Unfortunately, I didn't get to show you guys a successful ultimate ability. Perhaps I'll just do a short little clip of an earlier round I had with Destiny at some point and show you guys a successful ultimate. But other than that, I think I properly showcased like most of our abilities, like what I use them for and all that sort of stuff. So I hope it's like clear to you guys who are trying to learn Destiny, like what you could do as Destiny in a round and what are sort of stuff that you need to think about and this kind of thing. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please be sure to like, comment on this video, like your thoughts, suggestions and all that. Share this video with friends, and until next time guys, I hope you guys have a great day, keep gaming, stay chill, and I'll see you guys in the next one, okay? Bye bye.
Your team claimed the orb. Now would be a good time to run. Game over.